Yo, what up, guys? It's Willie P. And let me say this first. Have a happy new year, and thank you for watching my video. And if you like, please subscribe. If you got good comments, or you're on the warpath of putting those bad comments, you know what to do. Put it right down at the bottom. Yeah. So I got a lot on my mind, so I want to make it quick. I'm trying to make it quick. I'm going to make it quick. And before I get into that, I just want to say this, that this boxing channel is definitely underrated, man, because this is where you're going to get the real talk. I'm not going to be like a fanboys and have a channel where I'm pro someone just because I like the guy and he wins every fight just because I like the guy. And my guy loses the fight, I'm going to tell you. And the guys who are my guys are all the guys that are good fighters. I respect all fighting skills, from the guys who are boxers to the guys who are brawlers. It's not about their character outside the ring. It's what their character is inside the ring. And on that note, I just want to say that UFC 141 is going to be a crazy, unpredictable fight card. And that's why I didn't even make a prediction. This is not a prediction show. But I just want to say this. Brock Lesnar, overeem, crazy fight. If Brock Lesnar takes him down, I see Brock Lesnar winning this fight. If overeem stuffs the takedowns, then Brock Lesnar's in his game, and you can see that Brock Lesnar is questionable in the stand-up. But the Nick Diaz and Cowboy Cerrone, that is the fight, man. And they should have made that 5 rounds, and they should have put the Brock Lesnar overeem 3 rounds. Because you know those two big guys are not going to need 5 rounds. And I got one question about this Brock Lesnar overeem fight. Is it going to be like when Brock Lesnar fought the Big Show and he slammed him and the ring just broke? Is the octagon going to break when these guys get on? Because these guys is big, man. But that Cowboy Cerrone and Nate Diaz fight, that's going to be a great fight. They both are great jiu-jitsu fighters, and they're great strikers. One's a kickboxer, elite kickboxer, and one's a pretty elite boxer. So you know this is going to be on the stand-up, because when two guys is great on the ground, it ends up into the styles end up into a standing fight. And I don't know who's going to win, but I think this is like, you can smell in the air, you can feel it, that this is going to a #1 contender fight. So whoever wins is going to be a big fight. But the reason why you're watching this show right now, and the reason why you're watching me, is because I'm going to tell you my 5 reasons why I hate boxing. And this is a boxing channel. Let me tell you my 5 reasons right now. #1 reason why I hate boxing. Guys like this guy, Lucian Bute. Now, this guy is, oh my gosh, overrated, man. Who has he fought? You look on Wikipedia on his boxing record, and some of these guys don't even got pictures. There's like 2 sentences on these guys. Like, some of these guys are not even fighting no more. Like who are these guys he fight? The only guy that he can fight that is well-known name is Glenn Johnson. And come on, I'm not saying Glenn Johnson's a bum, but we gotta both agree, because I know people are gonna be like, Glenn Johnson's not a bum, but we gotta agree that he is over the hill. He gotta be. Guy's old, man. Gotta be over the hill. Now, this guy Lucian Bute is talking about he wants to fight all these great fighters. He could have been in the Super 6 tournament. He turned down the Super 6 tournament because he wants to fight in his country. Now, every elite fighter knows that you have to fight in the United States. Even if you can't speak English, you get a translator inside the ring when you're raising your hand to tell you how you're the best. And if Lucian Bute wanted to be the best, he would fight in America, because that's where the best fighters fight. Most of them all end up fighting in Vegas, because that's where the best fighters fight. Now, Lucian Bute is saying that he wanted to fight Hopkins, Pacquiao. Didn't fight him. He said he wanted to fight Carl Froch. He's not fighting Carl Froch. Want to tell you why he's not fighting Carl Froch? Because Carl Froch said that, and he deserves it, said he wants to fight back in Nottingham. And we know Bute is not going to fight in Nottingham. He's the reason why boxing is going down the drain, man. Guys like him who talk mad, talk junk, and they're fighting bums. He's fighting bums. Like, I like Chavez Jr., but Chavez Jr. needs to step up and fight somebody. They give the WBC awards Sergio Martinez a chance to fight him for the #1 contendership, and then somehow it gets turned around. And that's what Bute is doing. Like, he's not fighting great fighters. Now, like I said, he had a chance to be in the Super 6 tournament, and he turned it down. Now he's saying that Andre Ward is scared of him. Yo, man, nobody wants to go to your country, and if you are an elite fighter, all elite fighters have great chins. I don't want this guy to be like another Kawasaki. He talk mad junk and then fighting fighters when they're at the end of their prime. And he's talking about he's great, man. If you want to be the best, come out here and test it with the rest. I'm going to leave it on that because I don't even understand what you guys, man. Underrated, man. The guy's underrated. But I want to talk on my second reason why I hate boxing, man. I hate it, man. Bob Arum, man. Yo, you know all the good promoters right now are sitting back waiting till this guy is tired of making money, retires, or dies. Because he has a lot of great fighters, but he's only making his fighters fight all these bums, fighting all these guys that are really no names. When the Oscar De La Hoyas, the Goosums, the Don Kings got fighters that they need to put the big fights. They need to put the Canelos versus the Chavez Jr., the Canelo versus the Sergio Martinez. Like, Bob Arum, the only big fight in recent time has he put together is Pacquiao and Marquez. And the only reason why he put that fight because he thought Pacquiao was going to beat him. And Marquez deserved that. If you people like, oh, they didn't deserve that fight, Mayweather. No, Marquez, in every fight that they fought was close. You can say he won or he could lost, but it was arguably close. Every fight. So he deserved it. And that's the biggest fight that he put. Now, on that, Bob Arum hasn't put up a big fight since back in the day, in the 90s. I'm going to go on my third reason. UFC versus boxing, man. UFC always puts the best fighters to fight the best fighters. That's why UFC is the thing. It doesn't matter if a guy is not a good striker, but he's a good wrestler. If he's the best fighter, how boring it is, he's going to fight the best. And that's what makes it compelling, because you're going to get the best. Brock Lesnar went into the UFC to fight only the best, man. Come on, man. You got guys who are champions and they fighting bums. Like, people are going crazy about, and I like Chavez Jr., don't get me wrong, but he live fight when he fought Fred Manny, whatever the guy's name is. Come on, man, the guy from the Challenger, that guy sucks, man. I seen him get washed up by Kawasaki like 6 years ago, man. Come on. And on that, I want to go into everybody has double standards about boxing, man. They got a guy like Floyd Mayweather. They say he's cocky, he's rude, he's disrespectful, he doesn't show nobody respect, but people love Freddie Roach, who's a trainer that talks more trash than the fighter, says guys are his fighter's gonna knock guys out, disrespecting them, saying that they're gonna fight. Keep picking round, but people like that. But where's the standard go? You could be cocky if you're Freddie Roach, but you can't be cocky if you're Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is undefeated for over 16 years, man. That guy can do whatever he wants. He deserves a chance. Just like Andre Ward put in the work, and this guy Lucian Bute didn't put in no work. He wants to sit back and get all the spoils. No, put in the work, and then you get it. That's why Floyd is the best, because he put in the work back in the day. So he has a chance, and he's putting the work now. Because the last fighter he fought was, what's his name? Victor Ortiz. And Victor Ortiz is a young stud. Come on, the Andre Berto fight. He fought a #1 fighter and beat him, and then he fought one of the pound-for-pound best fighters. And the last reason, the fifth reason why I hate boxing, man, is the judges. Come on, man. In UFC, they got TVs, just in case the judges miss it. They're giving the perfect angle. That's what they should do in this. Because these judges are not picking fight. And the aggressiveness, yo, it don't make sense. Because when Amir Khan wasn't aggressive and Peterson was aggressive, they still gave it to Amir Khan. It don't make no sense. And I'm talking about everybody picks it. And that's all I want to say. The judges are bad. Lucian Bute is overrated. And this is Willie P. And leave your comments. Deuces.